now. Let's see. Can Sean change the whatchamacallit? The scene? I'll do it.
Do it.
There we go.
I forgot it's on the left side. I'm looking at the right, like media asset style.
Well, I mean, with this whole setup now, I can't see everything, so it's kind of weird. Gotcha. And I'm also hearing an echo on my iPad. Let me find that volume button.
What up, everybody?
Wrong way.
What up, what up, what up?
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Goofy is drinking early. Cheers to you, man.
Text to my wife. There we go. All right. Whoa. Now, if I put the show notes up there, it'll be perfect. I'll be staring right at everything. Wow. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. Got 15 of us in here already. Appreciate you guys joining.
Goofy says, check your DMs.
Oh, man. People are just sliding into my DMs all night tonight.
Yes, sir.
Chaotic slid into my DMs. LilAlien sliding into my DMs.
Oh, boy.
Goofy Foot is saying, hey, rascal. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know if you want to say it out loud as you're reading it. I mean, I don't know what he said, but.
Wow. Okay, so tonight we're not going to have any content, just all giveaways. There you go. So welcome to the show, everybody. So far, if you guys don't remember from last week or in the show description, we're giving away a BOBOVR S3 Pro tonight, courtesy of LilAlien. And
I want to enter it.
I thought that was more than enough. Yeah, we're both entering. LilAlien, you gotta let us know. Are we allowed to enter? Just
if not, it's cool. If not,
asking for a friend.
It is.
I said the same thing to Chaotic earlier, who said, "Hey, dude, I've got like 2 codes for you. I got 3 codes for you." I'm like, what the hell?
Awesome.
So later tonight
good.
we'll be giving away, like I said, the S3 or BOBOVR S3 Pro, and then Chaotic has given us codes for Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Battletoads, the newest version on I guess Steam, and then a game called Ultros.
Hell yeah!
All right, he says rock on. So we got that.
I say we should give one away early though too.
We definitely have to give something away early.
Showed up here. What's going on, everyone?
Hey,
what up,
Saucy? Good to see you.
What's going on, buddy?
And then Goofy Foot has said he's going to give away a Grip to Putter 3.
Woo!
For tonight's show.
Hell yeah!
So, for those of you who got here early, you know that there's stuff coming. Don't tell all the late comers. Screw them.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Now that I've got this, I got to move my microphone.
Maybe
Oh,
the show's
shit.
canceled if you want. Go on
Let's
some
see.
chat. Be like,
Here we
oh,
go.
they're canceled tonight.
All right. So,
What up,
yes, the
Mikey?
reason I'm staring at you guys is I scored a new piece of kit for my setup here, and that is a Elgato prompter. Kind of,
What up,
if you've ever
John Jam?
seen,
What's going on?
how things look for like when the president's reading shit, they have that glass in front of them, blah,
That's
blah,
you.
blah.
That's you tonight.
This is very similar. I've got a mirror, a small display that shows me that mirror, and my camera's sitting right behind the glass. So I get to right now look at the show this way instead of me looking down at this and stuff like that. So you'll have my full attention almost. And yeah, rock on. Sean,
Rock
I'm not drinking
on.
tonight because I feel like shite.
Yes, you
So
do. I'll drink for you. I'll do a shot
speaking
right
of me
now
feeling
for
like
you.
shite, I may not make it for golf tonight. We'll see how I feel at the end of this show. Let's just say my tummy took a turn for the worst tonight. Enough said. All right, let's start this whole thing out before we even greet everybody.
Well, yeah, that's right. You got to go ahead and greet your daughter. That's what you got to do.
All right,
Hey,
hello,
Brooklyn.
love. Good to
You
see
could
you,
at least
Brooklyn, as
greet
well
her.
as all of my grandkids that are hanging out watching.
Brooklyn.
You put Brooklyn after Brooklyn. That was just confusing.
Oh yeah, like hi, Brooklyn, then Brooklyn.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead, find the giveaway tool, and we're going to give away our first of the night.
What?
That would be a game called Ultros, ULT.
As you're looking that up, dude, this is not good news anymore to me. I was fine with Evercade saying 10% increase. Go right ahead. But now Brooklyn is saying, oh, wait, never mind. If you win, you only have to pick up an extra. I think he's talking about Evercade. Hey, he made a post about Evercade before, so I thought he was talking about Evercade. So when I see an extra 20% to go ahead and pick up something, I'm scared of all this, man. Like I said,
so we're going to do a quick giveaway,
10%, but not
and that is going to be hashtag Ultros, ULTROS. I have no idea what this is, so we're going to go into Steam and find out. ULTROS. For those who want a piece of this. This game is normally $24.99 on Steam. Oops. You were probably already hearing that. Share this tab instead. And here we go. Yes, I'm checking the volume. That should be good, right?
Sounds good to me.
All right. For those who are watching this in reruns, if you hear no sound, it's because I had to kill the music for copyright's sake.
Cheers. A must play.
It's got a Metroidvania kind of feel to it, to me. And so that platforming back and forth. Brooklyn says this is supposed to be amaze balls. Well, he didn't say that, but I translated.
Got a lot of hashtags coming in here.
All right, let me go ahead and put my computer for
for
extreme
entering.
performance.
Good luck to all of you.
Yes, good luck, everybody. I'm going to keep myself out of the loop on this one. So that is Ultros.
I mean, I do play most of my games high, so I mean, I could see that should definitely be done well high.
I was going to say it'd be a shorter list of games that Sean doesn't play high.
Exactly. Yep.
That would
so
be,
that's what I mean. I'm telling people, oh, these games are amazing. They might be crap,
but
I see them in a different perspective. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Gamer Fridge. When I said Star Wars was great, I was high as hell, and yeah, that's what's going on.
Oh man! So I've kind of got 13 entries so far. Let's just go ahead and bang this one out. By the way, team, if you do not know how to get in touch with me after this, you win this. Let me find that on banners. There we go. Is that
showing great
up
games,
correctly,
Jason.
Sean?
Really great games. That looks good to me.
All right, cool. So let's hit draw after I share the screen really fast. Present, share the screen, show that badass drawing. We got 14 in the mix right now. And dear
Thank
Lord,
you,
this is hard to
Jason.
maneuver. Going once, going twice.
My man. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. I'm going to go with Brooklyn. Nix. I mean,
reviews.
Close.
All right,
close.
brother Nix.
That's pretty close.
Let me go ahead
Nix,
and
right?
get you that code super damn fast here before I forget. because I do have you on speed dial, I believe. Let's
Oh,
see.
you just missed a giveaway, Retro Lizard. It's a 3/4 Ultros cab.
You gotta tease him like that, don't you, huh?
Of
All right, let's
course.
see here. Nick's reviews. I have just DM'd you, and bada bing, bada
Awesome,
boom,
dude.
you've got your code.
Saiyan
That is our
Spirits went
first
ahead and
of
purchased it.
5
Awesome.
giveaways tonight. So let me go ahead
What up,
and
Galaga
go
guy?
look
What up,
at
buddy?
all. Okay, so I'm going to look to the side for a second.
Go
So
right ahead.
in our chat today, we got Goofy Foot, we've got Nick's Reviews, Papa Brad's Gaming, Mike Hawk Hertz, Marine 50, Brooklyn Menace,
It does not.
Jason, a.k.a. LilAlien, Stock Jock, Thor KC, Biggie D's Arcade. I believe I said Brooklyn Menace earlier. MSU Rich.
A lot of love to Nix.
James hates everything, not just some things, everything. Meatball Saucy, Saiyan Spirits. I'm sorry that I started that off wrong. I apologize. Bobby 1 ALU, Mickey Yoon.
There's still more coming up,
John
Galaga guy. There's still more
Jam.
coming up, man.
Let's see, Brooklyn Mayhan. Whew, just a long list of people that are sitting here in this room.
That's true too. There's a
117. Don't know where that came from. That's a new one.
He has to pay extra. I forgot about that.
Verticade. I hope not. Some of these aren't bots because a lot of these names I'm reading have not been here before. I'm wondering if they are joining just for that big giveaway. I've got Don L in the chat. Retro Lizards Custom Arcades. Galaga Guy 88.
No, man, we just chilling and chatting. That's all we're doing tonight. Chilling and chatting.
Chills and chats. Vic VP.
You missed it last week, I think.
All right,
man.
that would be everybody. Yeah. We're currently showing 31 concurrent viewers, so I do think.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Carlo. We do have a few people who may have joined for other reasons, but
yeah, that's fine.
That's why we advertise.
Vic VP, what's going on?
All right.
I forget if you missed any.
Nope, I think I got them all. So yeah, I'm not seeing the chat the way I used to. For those of you who
I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah, those of you who know how StreamYard works, I'm not seeing the whole thing. I basically just see me. I'm seeing what you guys are seeing on this teleprompter. That's why I can eerily look at Sean right now. He's like, "This is so fucking uncomfortable."
Well, even before the show, just like everything you're saying in camera. That's because you have a prompt and you know what the hell you're saying. It's tough for me, and I'm all over the place. It's tough for me concentrating on chat and concentrating on the stream. It's tough sometimes. I can't.
Well, this was something I've been looking forward to for a while, and as you know, I do a lot of spending of points on places like Xbox and on Dell.
Well, that was a great purchase, man.
So yeah, this thing I think cost me less than $100 because it only has three bills, but I had a lot of Dell rewards that were expiring, and as you know, I spent a lot of time. Not a lot of time. I spend maybe 5 to 10 minutes of a day on Alienware Arena, and so far in the last 2 years, I've scored this, PS5, and an Xbox Series X. Oh, that PS5 was
Everyone's
with
asking
the Drive
if your prompter is Elgato. I want to say yes.
Yes,
right?
it is the Elgato prompter. Yep. Loving this thing to death right now. Basically, Windows sees it as a third monitor. I've got it resting on an arm above my two
getting there.
displays.
We're getting there. We just started. We're just
there may be some cursing. Dick.
There, that's the disclose. There's your disclosure. There's cursing involved. Yes.
I don't have to disclose anything until I talk about things.
Thank you,
so
Papa
there.
Brad.
The only thing I need to disclose is that I'm wearing disclose. Okay, disclose. I'm wearing them. All right.
Oh, you got a Ghostbusters. That's Ghostbusters. Oh, Pac-Man.
It's a
Pac-Man meets
Ghostbusters.
Nice.
And somebody in the chat may or may not have sent this to me.
Nice. Really cool.
Yes.
Oh, I got my Streets of Rage. I love my Streets of Rage. There was a big sale on Amazon, man.
Really? I usually buy a lot of my shirts on T-Fury. That's one of my biggest places to buy shirts. Love their stuff. A lot of it's very custom. So, but
awesome.
Okay, full disclosure. Scott works for At Games. There you go.
I work for nobody
right now. Exactly.
Well, as far as gaming wise goes, but I do have a full-time job.
I mean, I also work for myself, and I do testing that I can't discuss because I'm under full NDA to not even name names of companies. But yes, so there you go. So we've had 1 out of 5 giveaways. Retro Lizards Custom Arcades goes ahead and spends $1.99 to let you know.
Just to let everyone know.
I work for At Games.
Boom.
Okay.
You do work for At Games.
Yes, At Games is, well, technically At Games is one of my customers because I'm an independent contractor. So there you go.
Boom.
All depends on how you look at it.
What's going on here, Brooklyn? I just got all the Elgato Doom. Wow. I didn't even know there wasn't an Elgato Doom.
Yeah,
I think you did show that. You might have showed
every time
that,
a huge game comes out, Elgato will go ahead and do special versions of their stuff. So yeah,
that's badass. And speaking of which, I'll just go right into it right now with what I'm playing. And Doom is definitely one of the games
we want to go there.
I am playing. And man, I'm spending my time on this. I'm not rushing it. I am trying to get 100% on every chapter. I'm not too sure 100% if there's 22 chapters total. I believe I'm on chapter 7 or 8, and I've had it for a while now. But man, these levels are just so long. I was just telling Brooklyn that yesterday, and easily an hour or two you could spend on these maps, just trying to find everything.
Check this out, Sean, as it goes by there. All in the Doom colors for the microphone, for the other devices. Let me scroll down here. So yeah,
I like the mic.
There's a Stream Deck based on that theme. The Wave DX microphone.
That's cool.
The Wave XLR, which you need for that damn microphone. And then a arm to hold it up. So yeah, that's what he's talking about. Every time there's a big game that comes out, they will do customized versions of all this stuff that you can buy just to look badass.
I love that.
That stuff does look badass. I mean, just look at even the boom arm looks badass.
Yeah, that's that. Oh, damn, what is that all the way to the right?
Oh,
what the hell is that? Oh, figures?
Some pretty figure. Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, I'll get that, whatever the hell it is. But
let me hit plus.
Yeah, that's really damn cool.
Nope, but they do have a desk mat.
Have a nice mat.
There you go. The wireless mouse with the theme. Even the wireless keyboard, and that's a keycaps. Nice.
I hope that's not a monitor, Carlo. Being that close to an 83-inch OLED monitor.
Wireless headset with the stuff on it.
But still badass, man. Doom is absolutely beautiful.
Definitely show us some pictures of that when you got it all set up.
Definitely. And the cool thing is about, everyone has their different settings for their displays, their different HDR settings, all that stuff. If you have those options, and it's cool that they set you at a default, but they also say, hey, recommend for most OLED TVs to set it to this, to set it to that. It looks beautiful, man. Like, it doesn't look as bright as other games because I feel like the recommendations that they gave are perfect. And it's just incredible, man. There's no slowdown at all on this game. It's beautiful, plays great. Has to be one of my favorite Dooms. Definitely one of my favorite Dooms.
I mean, I want to give it a try, but then I feel guilty that I've got also on Game Pass, whatchamacallit, Circle of Doom. Was that what it was called? The
Circle of Doom?
It was Circle of, you know what I'm talking about, the Indiana Jones one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to play Indiana Jones yet. Yeah,
I haven't finished Indy, so I mean, I feel guilty starting a whole new game if I'm going to do that.
What's up, Hey, what's up, Chaotic? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it.
Bro. Yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, man. We'll find a time that works for both of us.
What else was I going to say? But yeah, I highly recommend Doom. Doom is a really damn good game. Check it out, guys. One player only. There's no multiplayer options on this. The devs focused on making this a great single player experience. And
okay, so you're talking just really total campaign, no deathmatch.
That's correct.
Okay,
yep. I don't know if they'll have co-op. I don't know if they'll have plans in the future to go ahead and do that, but right now it's a single player game and it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Fortnite, I was playing it before the show, and that's why I was a little bit late getting backstage because this game would just not end. And which is a good thing. I want to keep getting my XP because I'm playing OG mode now to try to get 400k XP. I want to get these bonus rewards for Star Wars, not letting one damn reward go by. And bonus rewards you have to work a little harder for because you have to for 3 times in order to get the reward. And they're all worth it, man. This pass has been great. It's going to end early June. So that's why I'm just trying to get everything finished up.
Grinding you are.
Grinding,
just to give you guys an idea, I told Sean I felt a little bad before the show. I was like, cancel it. I'm like, oh, What? Just cancel the show.
as I'm playing, I just scroll over. I'm like, oh, cancel it. Cancel it. As I'm playing the game. If I typed one more word, I would have been dead early. But yeah, as I'm playing. What up, Gamer Fridge? What's going on, buddy? But yeah, Fortnite, still enjoying the. I wish it never left. And I was telling this to Antihero last night. I was like, the unlimited ammo, just using blasters and all the weapons that are in the Star Wars mode right now. I wish this stuff stayed. I hate looking for ammo. I hate the regular mode where you're trying to search for ammo. And if you have a permanent Star Wars mode, man, you're next to Battlefront. Like, this seriously as close to Battlefront as you're going to get on Fortnite. And they did a hell of a great job with the music, with the skins, everything. Absolutely great job. And I wish it stayed. Outside of Fortnite, still playing Rocket League. I'm in the 90 tier right now on this battle pass. There's still a little bit more time on this. Loving Heat Seeker mode. I'm doing tournaments now on it. It's a great time, dude. I wish I started playing Rocket League earlier, because it's an absolute blast once you really learn how to use your boost, once you learn how to do all these certain moves up in the air. It takes a while to really learn, especially getting into it so late when there's so many great people out there. And but it's fun. We have a good time here when we play. So that's a game I want to keep up with. And what have you been up to, man? Oh wait, you know what? There is one thing I also want to add. A game that I don't have yet, but I do want. There is an update that's coming out. I do like my hard games. I do like Elden Ring, and I do like some Souls games, but they're actually going to give difficulty options to Lies of P. Now, that is out for a while now. I'm going to say, oh man, what was that, like 2 years?
It's been out for a long while. I remember that was on that was on Game Pass. Maybe it still is on Game Pass.
Could be.
I want to say it's about a year to year and a half. I don't want to say it's 2, but I want to say it's at least in the year and a half time frame. Yeah.
Well, if you're not a big fan of Soul games, but you really want to maybe try it, see how it is, this game is actually giving difficulty options now on their next patch. So there's going to be an easy mode, a hard mode, and then the mode, of course, that you're supposed to play it at. But hey, if this is your introduction into games like that, go ahead, play it on easy. See how you do. Once you do well on easy, go ahead and bump yourself up to hard. And maybe that will get you prepared to go ahead and enter Elden Ring in games like that. But hey, that's an awesome free update.
Okay.
To go ahead and put
Lies of P was 2023. So you are right. 2 years old.
It was 2 years. Damn. Time's flying with these. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check it out, guys. I'm not sure when the patch is actually coming out, but it is going to be a free update. And there's going to be 3 difficulty options. So,
all right. Well, before we talk about what I'm playing, you mentioned Star Wars for Fortnite. So we're going to give away something else. Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
The deranged leader of the Bando Gora.
No, Jango. No bounty.
Okay, I will definitely be killing the music in this after they warn me.
Yeah, you'll be booted.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to catch shit for this.
Komari Vosa, where is she?
It's hashtag Star Wars if you want to start entering the...
You believe
yeah, matter of fact, let's just stop it right now so that way I minimize getting beat up by Lucasfilm and Steam.
Jason never played it. Great game, man.
It looks great, and so our giveaway is hashtag Star Wars.
I kind of want to enter this one, but I'm not.
He said we're allowed to if you want to. This is courtesy of Chaotic, just like the previous one was.
Thanks, Chaotic. Appreciate it, man. Let's see here. Now I gotta go.
Well, actually, he said I could. He didn't.
Oh,
say you could.
Chaotic, may I? Like, no. No, you cannot.
It looks pretty damn good, so I'm going to put my hat in the ring.
I am.
Now, here's what we're going to do, though. Sean, if we put our hat in the ring for this, then we can't, and we win it, then we can't put our hat in the ring for anything else tonight.
Oh, hell no. I'm not entering. Nope. I mean, I would like it, but no.
Okay.
I'm good.
I take back. All right. We'll go ahead and let that run here. Let me hit the time. Do I have a timer in here still? All right. Let me go ahead and hit the timer for another 90 seconds while we're talking about what the hell Scott's been playing. So hashtag Star Wars, guys. That is how this is going to go. Let me see. Can I hide that screen now if I do this? No, I just killed the whole fucking thing. I'm getting used to how to maneuver this up there. It's really weird. Anybody who ends up getting one of these Elgato prompters, you'll know that it is indeed weird, but it is really cool at the same time. All right, so what has Scott been playing? Scott's been playing not too much, man. Rocksmith Plus, of course, for playing guitar, and Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Now, that kind of segues into what we've been watching. Matter of fact, that's the only thing you have on there.
Hey, that is what I watched, man. I
So
made sure that too.
Spoiler free. Let's go there. One, I am, for those of you following the show, I am only in the game on Seattle Day 2, and just Seattle Day 2, as I'm playing as whatever her name is, Potato Head. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So no, so I'm playing that. So I'm nowhere near where the show ended for the finale.
Oh, okay.
But because if you played this game, all right, there's our giveaway time. If you played this game,
you said you watched the finale or you didn't?
I watched the finale.
Okay, you're comparing it to the game.
Yep, compared to the game.
Okay. All right.
So in the game, if you've played it before, if you've even read anything, you'll know that you change your point of view as you play Last of Us Part 2. You will play as different characters throughout the game. So I'm currently playing as Ellie, and I'm currently on Day 2, which is probably about halfway through the Seattle experience, is what it is. Not going to say how the Last of Us finale went. What was your take on it, Sean? Did you where it ended?
I did.
I thought it was a great place to stop it.
My friend who doesn't play the game, and this is her first time watching it, I'm just like, oh my God, there's so much that's gonna happen. And I was gonna see how quick they were gonna make this season 2. Like, how could you have, how can you pile all this stuff in to season 2 with everything that's going on in Last of Us and have it, end like that? You can't. So
they totally said they were going to stretch out the part,
and
2
I called
of the game.
I knew they were going to. I had a thought of that in the beginning where I said there's so much going on in Last of Us that they could add all this extra stuff leading up to what's happening right now, and the way it ended in the finale is a perfect way to go ahead and do that. To go ahead and pretty much do whatever they want to do with adding whatever they want to add in between that time. I think that's the safest way for me to
see. I don't think they've really added too much in season 2 that wasn't in the game. That's
what I mean. Adding from the game into the show.
Okay, because there are some things
not adding different things. Yeah,
because of theatrics, there are some things that they do add and expound upon in the TV series. I'm going to spoil season 1. If you haven't watched season 1, cover your ears for 30 seconds.
Oh God!
There was a relationship in season 1.
What up, Chris?
Or in part 1, that was very small in the game, but they made a whole episode of it in the series.
Yep.
And okay, you can take your hands off your ears now. And part of that is because these are the same folks who told the story in the game. The director of the series was the director of the games, and they are now getting, I guess you want to say, a second chance to tell stories that they weren't able to tell before. These are things that they had kind of in their mind as to why things happened, but now that they've got this bigger medium to tell the story on, they want to go ahead and tell some of those minor stories, and I think they've done a good job at it. Same thing here in season 2, and this is just a minor spoiler. There's a big raid scene that happens. That's all I'll say. That never happened in the game. It was mentioned, but it never happened in the game. And then, they'll take liberties where they'll say, you know what, why don't we just go ahead and take those 2 things that happened in the game? We'll make it kind of one thing on the screen because, there's a difference between playing the game and watching the series, especially talking about a game where you have to go around and look for, supplies. I mean, you spend 75% of your time in that game looking for bullets, trying to upgrade your weapons, and all sorts of other stuff.
There's no way Gamer Fridge just said this. There's no way he's joking. He has to be joking.
Can we ban him from the next community show? All right, hey, let's give something away. So hashtag
let's
Star
go ahead
Wars.
And do it. MG just came in late.
Entries.
Putting the Star Wars in. You know what? I'll go ahead and
my daughter entered in this.
I'll say MG is gonna win. Gamer Fridge. Gamer. He can't win. Roll again.
No, roll again.
He crapped on. He crapped on Last of Us. No way.
Oh man! All right, congratulations, Gamer Fridge. I'm gonna go find that code. Oh wait, I just got it from Chaotic. He says, "Don't give it." No, just joking. He didn't say that. All right, let me find. Is Gamer Fridge in? There he is.
Can anyone here agree with Gamer Fridge that Last of Us sucks? Can anyone here agree that it sucks? It sure as hell doesn't. I was late to playing the game too. I wasn't one that played it when it first came out. Hell, I wasn't one to play it for years when it came out. And then
I just started when it came out to the PC. Is when I started playing it, and so you remember how much trouble I had playing that on not just the Steam Deck but on the PC. The PC version was so buggy. Crashing left and right, redoing shaders. It was a disaster. You watched me complain in Discord for about 5 hours just to struggle and get a 30-minute gameplay going. So I mean, when they finally patched it, it did rock, and I actually streamed it. And now I've got a PlayStation 5, so I get to play the enhanced version. But I'm digging this game. I really am. And at times I change my difficulty from low to medium from time to time. But actually, I think Part 2 is an easier game to play than Part 1 was. For some reason, I found Part 1, even on easy, to be somewhat challenging compared to playing it on medium here for Part 2. But it's a lot less challenging.
Sorry, I'm just seeing some people agreeing with Gamer Fridge in the chat here of Last of Us 2 sucking. And
wow,
you got JJ here. He agrees. Number 2 is terrible. No, he doesn't. Now they aren't agreeing that the whole game is terrible, like 1 and 2. They're just saying that number 2 is terrible.
Spoiler alert! Take that off the screen.
I don't know. What? Where?
Thank you.
I mean, spoiler for the game. People should definitely play the game by now. I understand where that leads to, of a possibility of it showing somewhere else. But
yes.
Gives Jay something to play while the rest of us play Switch 2. There you go.
Yep.
I was gonna say something also about the Switch 2. Did you see they're giving away a limited coin at Best Buy when you do your pickups? Very limited coin, Nintendo Switch 2 coin when you go and pick up your Switch 2, only at Best Buy. Well, so
you know where we're going to be that night. I did check, by the way.
Well, I'm going to be there for the accessories. My accessories are at Best Buy. My damn Switch 2 is at Target.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I tried getting one at Best Buy and I couldn't. So, yeah.
Okay, well, that's a shame. Yeah. So I will be getting my Switch 2 there. Hopefully, my accessories there as well. We don't know if they're doing accessories on the midnight release. If they are, then I may have to go back the next day, and that would suck. But that's life. Although most of those accessories, I also have technically arriving in the 1 to 3 days from release from Walmart. So I may have doubles and just be returning a lot of shit or refusing a lot of shit. Who knows?
That's
If
true.
you haven't played the game by now,
that's very true. I know. But people could just be like, "Oh, this show is great. I want to play the game next." Maybe people really don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure most gamers do know about Last of Us.
Let's rewind. I played the game the moment it was available on a non-PlayStation platform.
Not all, Brooklyn. Sorry.
Prior to
what I see, dude.
Yeah, prior to a year and change ago, when it came out on the PC, you couldn't play Last of Us if you did not own a PlayStation. And at the time, I was not in the PlayStation ecosystem. So that would be why I hadn't had the opportunity to play that game. I haven't played Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 either. But that's because I just recently got a PlayStation 5.
Ooh, Spider-Man's a good time.
So, yep.
Brooklyn, please confirm with me, man, if you want to look into that, because I could have sworn maybe it was on Cheap Ass Gamer. I think I seen a post. I could have read it wrong. But yeah, Maybe I read like limited coin is maybe I read that wrong, where it's just like they had a limited amount. But yeah, please let me know, guys.
First look at the Nintendo Switch 2 collectible coins.
Was that on
Plural.
Cheap Ass Gamer?
No, I'm looking at 9 to 5 Toys.
$50 off.
Details on how to score one. Best Buy told us previously it would be offering select gamers attending the midnight event. Previous rumors suggested otherwise. Best Buy says that customers who pick up or purchase a console starting at midnight 12:01 will also get the chance
Yep.
to walk away with a limited edition commemorative coin.
Yeah, not guaranteed. I'd say you switch that up.
Best Buy added that supply is limited, so get there early.
Actually,
but and that was 5 hours ago. I haven't seen anything since then.
Honestly, man, I wouldn't switch your stuff right now. I have a weird feeling if you switch something around, that might goof up something on your pre-order. I hope not. Like, I just feel like, if you switch anything, I know like in Target, if you try to switch something, you can't. Luckily, it gave me like 2 days. I was able to, because I messaged them and I'm like, hey, can I put on this card instead? I was really rushing and putting on another card. And they said, no problem. I was able to do that.
Nice.
But I don't know about switching orders like that, man. I don't know if it tries to put in like a brand new order. Then if it sees that it's sold out, it might cause an issue. Leave it alone, dude. Leave it alone.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with it. I mean,
unless you call them and you know for sure you could go ahead and switch it to pickup, then you have no issue.
Trust me, Brooklyn, I'm going to be early at mine, my Best Buy location as well. I'm not going to like pull up at 10 minutes to midnight. My ass will be there early, and God, let's hope it's good weather. The one good thing, Sean, is it's not the midnight of our show. It's actually the day after. I looked at the calendar, like, because I was concerned. Shit, that's like right around the time of our show. We're gonna have to like cancel the show and or golf and just rush out to our stores. But no, you and I are safe on that one.
Oh yeah. Do not.
All right, so that is what I've been playing. We got into what we've been watching there. I've been watching a lot more than you though. So
of course you
Last
always
of Us
do.
finale, yeah, it's married life. So caught 2 movies. We caught on Apple TV Plus The Fountain of Youth. That stars Krasinski, whatever, I can't remember his first name. You know who I'm talking about. Yes, you do. And so that was an Apple TV Plus movie. Very entertaining. Had a very obviously Indiana Jones kind of feel. If you're looking for The Fountain of Youth, obviously you're going to be going down that path. But we thought it was a really entertaining movie. And then in the theater, we caught Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. So if anybody...
How is that?
Long. It's almost 3 hours long. I really liked it. The good thing about it, and I will say, you know what? If you've got the time, don't just watch Dead Reckoning before you go there. You may want to go back and just binge the entire freaking series to go ahead and catch up, because Final Reckoning puts a bow on this whole thing. It really does.
Nice.
There are callbacks to earlier movies, and they're going to actually go ahead and make you think, because they'll be like, oh yeah, remember when that happened in like the 3rd movie? That's not what you think it was. What? So I really thought it did a great job. If this is indeed the final Mission Impossible movie,
that's fine.
At least, and that's what they'd say it is.
Awesome.
Then it did a great job.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Cleaning up. Kids are always messing in the house, dude. Always.
So other than that, lots of TV. Welcome to Wrexham, because we just happen to love that show. It's for a documentary about a football team, aka soccer team. It's entertaining as hell. I mean, you got Ryan Reynolds in there. It's just funny as heck, kind of narrating everything going on. See Reacher. We finished season 2. That's on Amazon Prime, and we are already a third of the way or a fourth of the way into season 3. Loving that. And then Doctor Who, because obviously we just love Doctor Who. So that is our what we've been watching kind of stuff. And what happened special this week? You guys all know what happened special this week. This right here, the Elgato prompter.
There you go.
And you said you did something fun.
I hung out with friends, man. I hung out with friends. Had a great Memorial Day cookout. Weather was nice. Then that was actually on Sunday. We had a day earlier because, of course, we were all off Monday. We wanted to drink a lot, have a good time, and yeah, did that. Great time. Monday, spent time with the family. That was also another nice day for a cookout. Actually, it was nicer yesterday than it was on Sunday, but still, man, can't complain. A little bit of rain on Sunday didn't hurt, so we need it.
Awesome.
Here's I wouldn't say watching, or it's not a show, it's not a game, but man, I fell into a hole of just AI content. I was watching so much stuff on this VO3, on Flow, on Gemini, all the stuff that's coming to Gemini. Absolutely crazy, man. And when I sat there and really put a lot of thought into it, of just things that AI is great for and other things that AI is going to be horrible for. And I could really see like the way things are going, even with movies now, VO3, creating your own movies, extending it to how you want, changing how you want things. Like, why would you pay hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions for stuff when you could just have AI do it? And that's a shitty thing to say, because it's not, I just feel like it's going to happen. It's, of course, you want somebody, you want a human, you want their imagination, but again, what's a cheaper route of going? It's going to be using AI. Same thing with musicians. You want a certain song, you want a certain style, you want to hear certain lyrics, you might want to change something. AI is the way to do it. Artists, AI is the way to do it. Making 3D models that people spend so much time on to put into games can be done in seconds now by uploading an image and changing a few things, and you have your stuff there. Like, it's wild, man. This VO3 movie stuff and other things that are included in Gemini and other things out there. Wow. My mind is just blown. I was like, even for us, it was something just really funny that you could have them say exactly everything you want. It's not going to be a prompt where you enter something and it's not going to say what you want, or it might switch it up. I just showed it in the Discord the other day where I was like, hey, put a heavy metal band on stage just saying, come check out that gaming show Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. And it did it in seconds. You have your own advertisements, 8 seconds long. Boom. Didn't have to pay anybody, which sucks because people, that is how people make their living, on doing things like that. But again, man, AI is just going to keep advancing, and it's going to take over so many things, and it's going to suck for a lot of people that spent many, many years trying to learn these things. That's who I feel bad for. I feel bad for the people that went to college and are still going to college, learning how to do things with video, learning how to do things with audio, when you could just go ahead and use AI and have it done. So there's pros and there's cons to it, man. But it's getting scary. It is getting scary.
Still some origin to materials, so you can tell AI to go ahead and do something. But I mean, if you think about it, the movie Star Wars, let's just pick that. Okay, you could written a script and told it make a movie based on this script. You may or may not get really stellar character generation. It may not be what you envisioned. You're still going to have to really get a good quality product that, again, fits what's in your head as a creator. You're going to have to create some of the assets. You're going to have to draw a stormtrooper. You're going to have to draw Darth Vader. You have to have something to start with, so that when AI takes the script with these characters and these kind of ships, or whatever you want to say, you have to have a good foundation.
Good foundation, right now, yeah. But
you could go ahead and say, go ahead and take this script and give me a movie in the Star Wars universe, and
it will. Yep.
But you're not going to be able to legally use some of those assets.
Legally,
so
no.
If it follows the rules of what it's allowed to use, then you're going to have to go ahead and provide graphical assets for it to use as a foundation.
Now, of course, like as you were saying, people are not going to be able to go ahead and say, "Oh, here's a Darth Vader movie," and release that stuff. But I mean, as far as it is right now, if you did want Darth Vader, and if because I've tried it. My buddy has this mustache, and he's trying to be like Hulk Hogan, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna switch you up and make a movie out of you as Hulk Hogan, a transformation." And it's a simple prompt now. Like, you couldn't just seriously with VO3, able to say, able to upload a picture. I uploaded a selfie of him, and I said, change him into Hulk Hogan, a transformation into Hulk Hogan. There's audio. There's him. He could turn his face to the side, and instead of it being all like blurry and distorted, it looks great now. Like VO3 is a huge upgrade from, I wouldn't say VO2 because VO2 is really good too right now. You're able to use that on Gemini Pro if you have the Pro subscription, not the Ultra. The Ultra is way too much, man. That's why the stuff I was trying with that, like I was previewing it. I think you're allowed 10 videos to preview. But again, trying out VO3, seeing how the future is going to be after that, it's scary, dude. It's really, really scary. And as much as it's going to make video game production easier, like development, just people saying, oh, add this, make AI music, do this. I wouldn't want that. I know it's going to make the game come out quicker, easier, but I wouldn't want that, man. I want someone to go. I still want to hear that orchestra play that music. I want to hear what comes out of people's talents.
Yep.
Then just have AI go ahead and make something up and go ahead and put that in there. So video game wise, even music wise, man, it's funny to go ahead and make some music, but again, I want to hear what the artist comes with out of their head and the songs that they could produce, not AI. But again, AI is going to take over. I can see AI taking over so much stuff.
Yeah, I mean, now if you think the music video genre, MTV, you can create your own music as an artist. You can go ahead and either have avatars or whatever created by somebody that meet what you like.
Go.
And cheers. I got to refill that soon in our refill section. But again, if you have good source material, then you could use AI to take it the level.
Yeah.
Basically, you can make it your production vehicle. You've got a good script, or you've got good lyrics. So you could go ahead and say, take these lyrics, make a rock and roll song that goes at 160 beats per minute. Go. And see what it gives you.
Yep.
That again, it's your base lyrics, so you do own the content. And if it goes ahead and just does something that's not totally derivative, it doesn't just sit there and play Chuck Berry all day long, to your lyrics.
Yeah.
Then you're good. You're using it as a production tool. But yeah, you still need something source. I agree with Chris Williams. Definitely want to have stuff created by humans.
Oh yeah.
It's the way to go. And until you, God willing, we don't get to the point where AI can be that creative.
Oh, it will.
You can sit there and just say, write me a poem. I literally used it to write a bedtime story for my granddaughter using her name as a princess.
Yep. And then with VO3, even if you want to have a cartoon character say something to her, you can in the exact words that you put in there for AI. You want Lilo and Stitch to say something? Go right ahead, pop it in there, and VO3 will go ahead and do that for you. Like it's getting very advanced right now. And something I'm
seeing a discussion going back and forth here about my hair between Thor and my daughter. What's going on here?
Uh-oh. I don't know. Let me get to this really quick though before we go to hairs. Saiyan spirits. This is already happening, man. And what is going on with this is through like Twitch, YouTube. You could go ahead and create your own person to go ahead and talk to your chat while you're playing games. If you don't want to talk to your chat and you just want to go ahead and play your game, but still have someone there to go ahead and interact, you could go ahead and make a prompt to create someone fake and talk to the chat every single question that comes out. So that was talked about. I seen a YouTube show. What was that? Yesterday or the day before? I was watching a show about that on how they could create something like that, and it will last forever. Like if you create a character like that to go ahead and talk to your chat, if you keep that chat going, it will go on forever. You could die and it will still go on. No joke, dude. Like your kid, that character is going to live forever.
They want to replace you? Oh my gosh.
They do. Yes.
I did catch up on this. Thor and my daughter were talking about the Final Destination movies, and then MG talked about putting some AI hair on me. So, okay, fine, be that way.
See,
I'm caught up now.
It's
really hard for me to watch the chat because I'm not seeing it on the side like usual here.
I mean, that's easy. That's easy to put hair on, Rascal. MG.
Easy.
There's
still
apps
hair
for that. That like
it's just thin, and I keep it short.
You'll have hair like mine. Because easy swap face. You can just do that.
We could try that.
Change your background. Yeah, it will work.
All right. Let's see. Saucy's the exact opposite. All right. Well, hey, I need a refill on water. You may need to grab a drink.
I will need to grab
Let's go ahead
beer.
And do that cool little commercial break
really quick.
thing.
And people do like this. They do like having our little break here instead of ads all the time on the show. So I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't like doing random ads. So
yeah.
All right. I cannot see the scenes. Sean, can you go ahead and hit the we're taking the break scene? And
BRB
then I'll
scene?
go ahead and that should be the third one down on the left. There you go.
Be right back.
Mute your microphone. Bring it on back, Sean. That'd be the second one from the top on the left. There you go.
Nice. Did it.
Okay, so talk about AI and spying on us. The first commercial I got, because I log in without an account just to see what commercials drop. I got one from that Hims company, but it wasn't the pills for, let's just say, performance. It was for a spray for hair. So the first ad I got was for, for making your hair thicker. Thanks a lot, MG. Appreciate that. The second commercial I got had to do with pizza, and well, yes, of course, pizza. Hello.
It's very true, James.
So,
that's very good. Endless storytelling possibilities when AI can generate dialogue and remember interactions with NPCs. Yep. And
okay.
I would love to see. Now, this is something I do enjoy, and we talked about this last week about Darth Vader.
You're getting garbled up there, Sean. I don't know what happened.
What happened?
You were getting your vocals were getting garbled up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Testing. Sound good?
Yeah. Anybody, guys? Let me know if
do I sound like
me
crap?
and or Sean
do I sound like
are
crap more than normal.
Yeah. No, I'm hearing you very broken up. How are you hearing me?
You sound great.
Oh man.
AI is trying to take over. Sounds good to Verticade. Sounds
okay.
good to Jason, Bobby. Thank you all for saying I sound so great.
Fine, then we're good.
You always think I sound like crap. No.
Thank you, but now your video is pausing on me and shit and stuff. Okay. Hey, as long as Sean sounds fine, we're good.
Thank you, MG. Appreciate it.
Dad, I'll go ahead and just get another AI thing going on.
I sound like Rascal? Jeez. Thanks, MG.
Oh, man.
I kid. But yeah, man, again, who knows how AI is going to be getting more advanced and what it's going to do to movies. But There's some scary stuff happening right now, and it's very difficult to really tell, even at this point right now, what's real and what isn't. Because when you go and watch VO3 creations on TikTok or Instagram, wherever, and then you just watch a normal video where you're like, oh, I wonder if this interview is actually real or not. Like, are they really saying that? You can't tell, dude. You really cannot anymore. And it's tough. Like, people say there should be a watermark. And of course, people can go ahead and crop that out, or AI could go ahead and remove the watermark. So, and I could be MG. I could be. Maybe Rascal is creating prompts for me. Maybe I'm a prompt. Maybe I'm a prompt that you created. And you could do that. That's the crazy thing. Just go ahead and put my face in a movie and say, I am a prompt.
All right. Well, I'm watching you on the iPad, and you're coming through perfectly, but for some reason, you are stuttering on StreamYard. I don't know why. Screw StreamYard. Oh, well.
Wait, if an AI robot was super hot, would you? I do want a robot, but then I'm afraid it's going to malfunction. Stop staring at me. I'm afraid this robot's just going to beat the crap out of me one night. As I'm sleeping, it's just going to walk upstairs and just beat the hell out of me, and I'm gone. AI took over.
Wow, this is so weird. What?
Good. You know what? One thing I will say about your prompt, though, I don't know, and it's causing like a little brightness. Like you can see your shirt fine, and then like halfway up your shirt, you can notice brightness. I don't know if that's like right the prompter just doing that. Yeah, there and up, you can notice.
I don't know,
a different brightness.
I mean, let me turn the prompter off. I can do that. Let's see, prompter off.
Yeah, now there's no brightness. You notice that now? You see that?
Yeah, it's actually throwing something at me.
Yeah, I don't know why that's causing that. Your prompter's above you. I don't know why that would be causing brightness.
It's practically a light source at this rate.
Yeah.
Let me see if I bring this back up there. If it gets a little less dark.
Elgato shot. Yep.
So you're still.
I have not, Brooklyn.
Seeing it right now?
I have not seen that movie yet. No, not that I can notice.
The Meg movies. No,
I've not seen the Meg movies. No, Kung Fury 2 leak. I have not, man. I have not. Gamer Fridge doing a second term as AI. Yeah,
bothering me that StreamYard's doing this. I hate it. Ah. Okay. Well, we got like 3 more giveaways, so we better give some shit away.
We better give some stuff away. People who have been chilling here since the beginning, or even just coming in, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Unexpected. I mean, I didn't know we were getting all this stuff, which is absolutely awesome. I appreciate all of you who have given things to us to give out for people. So thank you very, very, very much.
All right. The next one is going to be for the Battletoads, the newest version on Steam. So let me share this. It's going to be hashtag BT, guys. Pretty damn easy. Hashtag BT. For Battletoads.
Oh, Battletoads. Hell yeah.
Battletoads. Let me go ahead and see if I can find this latest version of Battletoads they speak of. Because he said latest version, so... Alright, looks like it's $19.99 on Steam. It's making me put in my birth date. That's a good sign. Means it's for mature audiences. Alright, here we goes. This is definitely going to hit me up for a copyright strike. Let's see.
Gotta love Battletoads.
Why does it not want to play? Yeah, see, now I'm getting choppy here, too.
Yeah, not playing.
Okay. Let me bet you.
It's a great game. We'll just say that. It's a great game. And it is.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm having bandwidth issues right now, which sucks considering I've got a gig up and a gig down.
Damn, man. Yeah, that's
this
what I
is
have.
not cool.
Battletoads has definitely been one of my favorite games since, of course, it was on Nintendo. Spent a lot of time on that and was very happy to actually see Battletoads arrive on 1UP's Killer Instinct machine. So that was really damn cool.
All right, just share that tab.
I give props to that, man. I give props to that cab just because I paid $2.99 on it. Like I would not have paid $6.99, but that $2.99 price tag, I could not pass that up. Hell yeah,
All right.
Galaga guy. Any Battletoad, man. Any Battletoad is a great game to me.
Oh yeah, no, I love Battletoads.
Has
games.
there been a crap Battletoad game? Like I really can't think of.
We had the arcade, we had the NES, the Super NES.
I actually don't think I played the
I
Super
enjoyed
NES
both
one
of them.
I don't think I played the Super NES Killer Instinct then. I mean, Battletoads Killer Instinct.
I forget what the subtitle on that one is
dude.
called.
Awesome. $2.90 exactly, Bobby. I forget how I even got that deal. I forgot where the hell I even bought it. Might have been was it online? Was it on Best Buy? It might have been Best Buy for $2.99. But yeah, it was something that was a very quick, great price, and I grabbed it just because I wanted to honestly play Killer Instinct online, and I knew that was going to last for a while. I do have the Killer Instinct 2 arcade machine behind me, but yeah, I want a KI1. I really want to enjoy KI1. I want to see Battletoads, so it was worth it, man. And that the riser was cool. It was a nice riser.
All right, we have a half hour left of the show. Still two more things to give away, so let's get rid of this. Hashtag BT for Battletoads.
Appreciate
Let's see
you.
Who is the big wiener?
It's gonna be Stock Jock.
I'm gonna go get the code.
MSU Rich.
All right, MSU Rich. Refresh my memory. Do I have you on whatchamacallit? On Discord?
Congrats, MSU Rich.
Congrats. Let me check to see if you're in my Discord or if I've got you as a friend. I'll send you a quick message.
Now let me ask the chat this.
All right, that is delivered.
Do you hear Rascal's audio cutting out at times? Because that's what I hear also. So
you're hearing that as well?
Yes. And I believe you have your prompter on now too, because I see that brightness.
Yeah, well, the prompter wasn't affected. I turned off the prompter earlier, and
it's fine. I mean, it's not something where it's distracting. It's fine, man.
As long as they're not seeing it out in the wild.
A big brightness on half your video.
Yeah. The brightness I can see. Yeah, I mean,
there you go. Papa Brad says you're fine. Mike doesn't notice any sound issues.
So it's literally StreamYard that's making you and I see and hear each other choppy.
Yeah. If people say your audio sounds good, he's in the wild. Jason says we're all good. Hey, I believe everyone here in the chat. So, yeah, man, it's just what we see here.
Just me and you dealing with this in this. That sucks.
Oh, well, MG, I think, also has a good point here. Every so often, your voice does annoy him. Could be your mic. So maybe your mic needs to.
Probably isn't. Yeah.
Stop looking at me. They should have never had that. They should never have that as a prize or whatever the hell that you got.
Stereo, reduce my mic background. Yeah, no, that I don't see any way that
you're not even looking at your computer monitor. You're just looking at your prompter, probably.
I am, because I mean, like I said, I've got this right up there. So
Dark Realms ignored. Where, man? I don't see any of your stuff.
Saying Spirits sees us a little bit different there. Okay.
I don't see any of your stuff. Am I missing him? I'm not.
I don't know. I just saw. See, that's the thing. I'm not seeing the chat unless
you're not ignored, Dark Realm. So, we always appreciate you stopping by. Oh, you are up here. I do see a comment. There's a lot coming through, man.
Which game was he streaming the other day that was difficult?
Where was it?
Thank you for the well wishes there, DRG.
It's tough finding it. I streamed that game the other day. What was it? I think that's when we were talking about Battletoads.
Battletoads?
Was it Battletoads, Dark Realm? I'm sorry, man.
All right, let me go ahead and jump into. Let's see, I have a message in Discord. Let's see what. Make sure it's not a DM from somebody else.
That would be hell. You would need AI for that. Saying Spirits. With the sports jersey on, yeah, that's not happening. The only jersey I think I have is from a while ago, and it's a white zombie jersey. That's the closest you're gonna have me wear something like that.
All right, cool. Let's give away one more piece of hardware before the big giveaway, and
yes, sir.
This one is going to be. Let me share the screen as I'm doing this. Share screen. giveaway tools.
What up, dude? What's going on, buddy?
StreamYard.
Hey.
Hashtag golf. There we go. This is going to be for a Walkabout Mini Golf version 3 of the grip to putter.
Turn that off, man.
So if you are not familiar with what the grip to putter 3 is, well,
it's awesome. Well, as far as I've seen from what you shown off.
Yeah, everybody that's bought one
and people, of
loves
course,
it.
with their reviews. Yeah. Oh man, do I want to put in for this one? Ooh, but then if I win this, ooh, I do pretty well doing the MG way, doing the backhand there. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wait.
Wow,
a lot of golfers here, but
I can't even pull up the website for this. This is getting wanky.
All these golfs coming
it's
in.
One of those days where I should have rebooted the computer right before we did a show.
I wish you all luck on winning this, man, because it sure is awesome. You should just have shown off your review video.
Yeah, let me see here. What is chewing up all of my CPU? Chrome, and more Chrome. Of course. I'm gonna have to go back to using something else.
No, I also got to ask Brooklyn. Are you playing any? You playing VR tonight, man, or what's like your next game now that you've beat Doom? Like I finally watched your show again because I didn't want to watch any of his shows because he was showing off Doom. I'd be like, oh hey, I'm out of here.
By the way, restrictions on the hardware giveaways are continental U.S., so lower 48 states. I don't think there was any other restrictions that I was given on these. Let me double check. Let's see here.
Thanks, buddy.
Scrolly.
Appreciate you.
48 contiguous states, no P.O. boxes. So that is the restrictions on this because otherwise it's a pain in the ass to ship these out to you. But I play with this every night that I play Walkabout Mini Golf, with you guys, and so easy to use and really does get the immersion into the game so much better. So this is awesome sauce. This is being presented to us by Goofyfoot. Thank you very much, Goofyfoot.
Appreciate you.
So let's see how we're doing on the giveaway tool. We got 16 people in this. I'm going to go for 30 more seconds on the clock.
Go for it. And did you see this today? This announcement of VR Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I have not. No.
They showed a teaser of just like, picking up slices of pizza and stuff. I really didn't know what it was until I seen the screenshots. And I couldn't believe it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Empire City.
Yes, it's going to be VR. My mind was blown, dude. I thought it was just going to be another game. I was going to post this in a few Discords and just say, hey, check out the link. This is the teaser for it. I was thinking it might be like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade games, but nope. It's going to be in VR. Really, really awesome. And now that is something I didn't know too. Look at this, Mikey Yoon. 4-player co-op. Now that's badass.
Okay, my
4-player co-op
dying
in VR. Hell yeah, dude.
I'm just trying to load the screenshots from this, and it's taking forever.
That is badass. I didn't even know any of this, Biggie D. Awesome, dude. When does this come out? Is there a release date for it, or is it just like the...
Haven't seen it yet, but check out these images here.
Yeah, that's what I seen. And I couldn't believe it was going to be in VR, dude. It's going to look... Oh, I can't wait to get this.
Yeah, no, this is a day one purchase for me. I love the Turtles, and
next year we'll let them polish it up, let them take their time with this, because I want a great experience of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in VR. Hell yeah.
All right, back to our giveaway. Hashtag golf again. This is going to be in the 48 contiguous states. To go ahead and get this to you, if you've got Goofyfoot as a friend on Discord, you can always DM him. Otherwise, you can email me.
I agree,
and
Jason.
that'll be rascal@me.com. Sean, do you know how to put up a banner?
Yeah.
On the left-hand side, click banners, and then find the one that says, if you're a winner, here's how to contact me.
No, I don't see that.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Just click. You see the chats to the right of that. There you go.
Brooklyn!
Wow.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure you've got Goofyfoot as a
awesome.
as a friend.
And it couldn't go. That the perfect person to get that.
So I will let you just go ahead and if you can't get in touch with Goofyfoot via Discord directly,
yeah, dude.
then go ahead and reach out to me and we'll get that all hooked up for you, man. Congratulations, Brooklyn Menace, on the big win.
Blitz.
You are the
blitz,
big
bro?
winner.
Come on.
Come
on, man.
Yeah. All right. By the way, speaking of VR, I am going to have to bail tonight on golfing.
Congrats, guys. Congrats.
Little under the weather as before the show, as I told you, and I got a feeling I really should not try to stay up late playing
Goofy
VR
is happy
tonight.
with that too. Hell yeah.
So congratulations on the wins there. By the way, speaking of VR, Sean, I told you I was going to go ahead and 3D print that control kind of setup for VR.
Hell yes.
I did get it done. I made some mistakes. I'm going to have to redo some of this, but this is what the bad boy looks like.
Awesome.
So you go ahead and pop your controllers inside those spots, and you can see
my man Retro
the little
Lizard
switch
made
inside
one too.
there.
And see, I didn't know. I thought you were going to have to buy some buttons.
No, these are all, I mean, literally, I'll show you what these look like, by the way, because I had to print out some new ones.
Well, that's awesome. I really thought you were going to have to 3D print it, and then go ahead and buy yourself some buttons.
No,
go ahead and put them
literally,
in there. But that is
I've
really
got
cool.
a button, I've got a post, and they'll go through that in there, and then I put a spring inside here to make it actually actuate back out.
Really
and
cool.
I'm going to put on a rubber piece here, printed from TPU rubber, and that'll be what contacts the actual switches.
Really
the reason
cool.
I got to redo it is because I'm learning this whole 3D printing thing as I go. I'm no expert at it by any stretch of the imagination, but I chose the wrong rubber filament. It ended up being very, very harsh, so it was defeating the purpose of using rubber on the end of this to press the triggers.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to have to get those reprinted.
Well, MG is getting moist, and Biggie D wants to know, how does that actually work?
Okay, I'm going to do a full video on this, but basically what ends up happening is once you get to the pinball machine in Pinball VR and you place the controllers sideways into these two spots here.
Is anyone noticing Rascal frozen or just me? Oh, there you go. Okay, you're good. You're good now.
You're frozen to me too, so.
Okay. Good
but yeah, once you got those in there, and you can just sit there and let me turn it around because this is wrong. You use these buttons to do your, you can kind of hear
it's StreamYard, man, because even there's no issues in the chat. Just you guys. We don't see anyone freezing. This isn't an issue with StreamYard. I notice this every week. And I always think it's
something
me.
on StreamYard. So, but I'm going to do a full video on this. Once you go ahead and put the controllers inside here, you put your hands on these flipper buttons, and you look down at the table you're playing, you literally see your hands there on the flippers. Now, when it comes to launching the ball, you would have to just press the A button on your controller with your thumb, like I'm doing right here. And if you are the nudging type, you would use the thumbstick just by reaching over here.
Thanks, everybody.
And you would go ahead and use that for nudges. So, yeah,
Mikey, this is
the Mikey. I could go ahead and spend. Let's see here in filament. I could spend less than maybe $15 max. Let me see. Yeah, about $15 to go ahead and print this all out and build it. Or I could go drop. What is it? $2.99 or $1.99? What is the X Arcade, Sean?
Oh man, it's up there now. I think it's more than it used to be $2.99. Now I think it's up there with it could be 400 and some, maybe even more, dude. So again, I'm not crapping on X Arcade. I haven't heard anything negative from Rascal either talking about X Arcade, but it's just this is an option for people that are just like, hey, I don't want to spend that money on a controller. Let me just go ahead and get this instead. So just an alternative, guys. I think it looks great. And again,
not everybody has a $1,000. Well, actually, it went down to $900. Not everyone has a $900 3D printer to print this off.
That too.
So, I mean, if you had a friend that had a 3D printer, you bought him maybe a spool of filament for $15, $20. He could print it out for you. So, I mean, the only
Thank you,
other thing that's
Jason.
involved in this besides filament, which, like I said, is less than so $3.99 for X Arcade.
Oh, I know, dude.
So,
I know you meant nothing bad by it. I was just,
oh yeah,
like I said,
no.
it's an option, definitely an option, just for people who don't want to get the X Arcade. And again, I've seen a video. Forgive me if you're here in chat, who said X Arcade is great for someone who also, if you're going to spend that much money, it needs to be more than just pinball. It might have actually been Michael P.
And it is that's a tank stick that
Yeah.
is for a
So
lot more. You could
You don't want to spend that much just on VR pinball. If you're
Yeah.
going to go ahead and you have a TV like Kev Gret has an awesome, a great TV. He has his X Arcade there. He plays on it. So like, if you're going to go ahead and use it for many other things, then go that route.
Yeah, definitely. That works out just fine. This for me,
Hell yeah, meatball
I
sausage.
don't
Hell yeah,
need
dude.
the X Arcade for anything else. So to be able just to have the plunger, or sorry, the flipper portion working cool rather than just holding controls in my hand and doing this, I like this. I also like it for the fact that I'm creating this. I'm not creating it, but I'm assembling it myself. I'm invested in putting this together. It's almost as cool as modding your control deck on, let's say, your ALU with a different joystick or a different this or a different that. I'm putting something together, so it's really pretty cool.
What the hell did you order, MG? He's going to be hitting you up for something.
He ordered that PS1.
I don't know what the hell PS1 he ordered, but
Yeah, which PS1?
I don't know. Promo codes for X Arcade to save money. Yeah, Biggie D. How much was that? Was that $50? I think people have promo codes for like $50 off. I'm really not too sure.
For me, since I've got a bunch of other ways to play everything else, the X Arcade to me is overkill for me. Whereas if I want to have just a little bit better experience on Pinball VR, then this, because I happen to have a way to create this works out better for me.
Exactly. That's all you need it for, dude. Like, and it's honestly the same. I'm going to say this about, I'm going to switch to At Games really quick. I do want to say this because I did switch out my deck because it did die on me, the arcade one. And because I really haven't played arcade games on the ALP 4K, just having the original deck is fine. Absolutely fine. I love just playing pinball on the ALP 4K. I have not played arcade games on it. I have played it on the ALP HD. I have played arcade games on that. But man, for the 4K, just the original deck is fine. Just talking about options, just saying, like, you know, am I upset with switching back to the original? I am not.
All right, I don't know about you, Sean, but this is getting
combo?
painful for us in StreamYard.
Okay, and you've seen codes for up to $80 off. Well, that would make that wouldn't make sense because I'm like 10% off that price. No, that's not right. But yeah, what do we got going on now? This is the big one. This is the big one.
We got 10 more minutes left in the show. This is the big giveaway. This is for the BOBOVR S3 Pro. I'm not even going to try to put that up on the screen because I know for a fact that this is all sucking on my side. Let's see here.
I might be able to hook you up, dude. I know somebody who's selling one right now, and I actually got the a long time ago. I got Mortal Kombat joysticks from him. He's a great guy, and I'll find out the price and let you know.
All right, so here is what is up for grabs. It does not include your VR. This is just the battery strap with the cool fan on it.
Well,
so this works for the Quest 3. Quest 3 or Quest 3S. You got hot swappable batteries on the back. Comes with one battery. You could buy more. You can also buy a battery charging deck for it. Has the built-in, they call it air conditioning system.
Do it again, man. Carl did not put in the right hashtag. I'm just watching people, man. Just making sure everyone's entering right. So go ahead and put that in differently.
Okay, I am in as well.
Oh, Masai, you're gonna need this, dude. You're gonna need this. Like this. This is like a purchase you definitely need for the VR.
Now, in terms of just battery life, the single battery out of this is not as big as the battery pack that Meta sells. The battery that Meta sells is, I believe, a little bit bigger than this, but you have the hot swappable technology on this.
Anything that's going to give you more hours on your VR, or even just a great experience like this, and this is like a cooling thing. I don't have that on mine. I would love that.
Yeah, because that's a big deal. Is sweating on the top of your head, even when you don't have hair like me.
What's that, Ralph?
And there are accessories
oh no! What
for
did
this.
I do mine wrong? Did I do mine wrong? Tell me I did mine wrong.
What?
Did someone say I need a hashtag, not an @ Did I seriously put an @ sign? I hope I did not. I did. Thanks, man.
Crap.
Wow.
Damn. Now, if you check this out, they also have accessories where you can charge 3 batteries at the same time.
Must be win now. People are going to be mad if I win. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, Marine.
That's trying to play a video. That probably sucks. Don't do that, Scott. So, yeah, you could buy accessories for this. More batteries, a battery charging module. This is the badass way to go. Saucy's got the E3.
Oh, I hear you.
Okay, wow, he just put so much in one shot there.
What happened?
What Saucy just said. He's like, I got a BOBOVR E3.
Oh, yeah.
You know, never been a fan of Halo, and then PSVR 2. So, okay, so maybe that's why we're talking about never Halo fans. So Halo equates to Xbox.
I love Halo. Halo is what keeps me playing the Xbox.
I love Halo. Matter of fact, my family was over for dinner the other night, and I needed to keep my nephew busy. We came down and we're playing just the original Halo in co-op mode and having a flipping blast and split screen.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I hadn't played co-op Halo 1 in forever, but here we were, you know, one of us in the Warthog driving and the other one in the back of the big-ass gun. And he's just like, thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Actually, and Mikey, that's what I have. And I've been having issues, I feel, with mine. That's why I would like something like this.
Yeah, my Elite battery strap has been great. And again, by the time we are done playing a 2-hour plus game of golf, usually, I still have about 85% left on my internal battery after I've spent the external. Okay, so Halo strap. Okay. All right, thank you for correcting me, guys.
Master Rascal. Master Chief Rascal?
I mean...
none of that is making sense.
I don't care what she calls me.
I'll ask AI. I'll ask AI.
As long as there's sexy time involved, I don't care what the fuck she calls me.
Yeah, and that's true. This one has a fan.
As long as she doesn't call me second. All right.
Halo.
Yeah, the fan in this one is badass. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna wait till we're 5 minutes till the hour, and so that's 1 more minute. So hitting the 1 minute mark now. So if you need to get in, it's hashtag BOBOVR. If you're not sure if you typed it correctly, go ahead and type it again. Uh-oh, we're talking about sexy time, and my daughter's still in the chat.
This is great.
Well, in case you're curious, Brooklyn, that's how you were born.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay, Brooklyn has a baby. I think she knows what sex is.
Oh, yeah.
So
MG says it's gross now. Gross chat.
Oh, come on, MG. You and I talk about this all the time in golf. Again, speaking of golf, guys, just re-say it. I'm not feeling 100% today, so I'm going to hold off on playing golf till next week. Speaking of next week, that is going to be the first Tuesday of the month, gaming with viewers. In case you're curious, that's how your granddaughter was born. I know. Okay, don't give me mental imagery.
Bobo Evans VR. This just got uncomfortable. Making Brooklyn uncomfortable says a lot. To make Brooklyn uncomfortable,
let's stop this, daughter. Okay, we got 23 entries in there. I hope one of them is me.
Todd is coming through, putting in that hashtag. What's up, buddy?
Here we go. On 3, 2.
Good luck, everyone.
1.
Good luck.
Did I see me in there?
Here we go. Here we go.
Come on. Brandon.
8797596.
8675. Oh, sorry.
Congrats.
All right, Brandon, go ahead and drop me a line. You can shoot me an email at rascal@me.com or contact me via Discord as Rascal.
I will not be tonight, Biggie D. Not tonight, man.
So go ahead and drop me a line, and we will get that out to you. As long as you're in the lower 48 states and are not shipping to a P.O. box, we can get this all taken care of.
Congrats. Unless poop is a
Wait,
bad thing.
He says poop. Does that mean he doesn't want it? He wants to give it to me?
I don't know. I think Brandon wants to give it to me. I don't know.
I mean, I'm willing to take it off your hands, Brandon.
Is poop an excitement, Brandon? Or
I know, right? Usually when you say poop, it's not a good thing. It's usually a bad thing. So.
Hey.
Oh, look at you. Sucking
wait,
up
what?
to the
wait,
co-host.
wait. What's going on here? Wait, one more thing.
There's one more thing. Let me check my Discords.
See what Jong said.
Nope, nothing there.
Who?
Oh,
no, Brandon is excited. He pooped from excitement.
No, MG will give it to me. Wait, what? All right, glad you're excited there, Brandon. Good deal.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we don't have one more thing, or we do have one more thing, Jason? I'm just curious. Because you're the one who said it, aren't you?
And Bobby, the green shirt guy. Green shirt guy didn't show up at one of the shows. So that streak was over too.
All right. Well, we're about to wrap the show up there, Jason. So if there is one more thing, let me know. Otherwise, we can.
He might say it in the chat.
Or was there something you needed to tell me, Jason? Let's see here.
whoa! Here we go.
All right, we've been talking Elgato all night, and so we're going to give away an Elgato HD60X capture device.
Hell yeah, dude!
Is that the same one I've got? I'm not. Is that the 4K one or the HD one? Let me know, Jason, because it depends on if I'm going to enter or not.
That's correct, Messiah. Yeah, he did, man. Yeah, he did.
All right, so for those who stuck around through this whole thing, we are giving away one more thing. Oh, my computer is just dying right now. All right. It is going to be hashtag Elgato, in case you're curious how you spell Elgato. That's the cat in Spanish.
And that's how you'll get it.
Hashtag ELGATO. All prizes shipped direct from Amazon and should arrive in 1 to 3 days per LilAlien. Is this the model I have? I'm curious if I need to enter this.
Hell yeah!
Let me go ahead and check
Todd, we got Brooklyn,
camera I have here.
Stock Jock, Ralph Reed, Brandon, Gamer Fridge, Papa Brad, Carl O.
Oh, my screen just went to
keep them coming, guys. Keep
right
those
hash
browns coming in. Elgato.
I so messed this up on my screen.
What'd you do?
Shite.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
I'm going to have to take you off of the prompter for a minute.
Oh, that's fine.
So I'm not going to stare deep into your eyes. All right, so...
At least you don't have those, like, Retro Rough had a while ago, where even if you are looking to the left...
Well, you and I talked about that. Using AR to move the pupils.
So you having a prompter with AI putting your eyes to the camera or whatever? Hell no. No, please.
All right, let me jump into settings and look here. Microphone.
What up, Hockey Town? Great to see you.
Okay, that's an HD60X. I already have one, so I'm not going to enter the competition. No contest for me. Good deal, good deal, good deal. So the Elgato HD60X, if you're not familiar with what it is, this device lets you take any HDMI source, let's just say the output for your, PlayStation, maybe, and display it on the, as an input to your machine. So that is how I actually stream stuff from my Switch. When we play Switch games, I go ahead and hook the output from the Switch to the HD60X, and it comes into my computer via USB-C as a video/audio source. So that is how you could stream games or record your games.
Is that how you keep looking at the camera, Brooklyn?
Just think of this. It comes with an app with an application that lets you actually record what you're seeing. So you hook this in and just put it, like, let's say, in the middle between your your console and your TV or your monitor, and you could go ahead and take that USB source and record your whole game. But again, it's perfectly meant for streaming is what it's meant to do. Works great with OBS. Half decent, as you noticed in the past with StreamYard, but great device. We are already 1 minute over, so let's go ahead and give it away. Give it away.
Good luck,
give it away
everybody.
Now.
Good luck. Good
All right.
luck.
You can't go wrong with Elgato. The only non-Elgato thing I'm working right now is my microphone.
Papa Brad.
All right, Brad. I know you know how to get in touch with our boy LilAlien.
Elgato.
So congratulations, Papa Brad. Reach out to Jason, and he will hook you up with the HD60X.
Sure, Biggie. Yeah.
No, we are not getting redirected to the corner, Kate. I don't do that.
Gonna redirect you to I don't.
Wow, what a big giveaway night that was supposed to start with just one giveaway, and just went nuts.
Yes, awesome. Thank you guys very, very much.
Speaking of going nuts, it's a shame that you and I have to suffer through this StreamYard bullshit.
Yeah, you're frozen to me.
Yeah, so are you.
Okay, you're good now. You have the names. Who were the people that gave the prizes away tonight? We appreciate that.
Yep, we have Chaotic, who gave away the 3 software codes. Those were humble bundles, and I sent the links out already via Discord to the 3. We have Goofyfoot, who gave away the Grip to Putter 3. We have LilAlien, who gave away the last 2 items, which was
guys.
the BOBOVR S3 Pro and the one more thing, the Elgato HD60X. So thank you, everybody.
And thank you, everybody that stopped by. Thank you.
Yep. Now, you guys are welcome to go ahead and play Walkabout Mini Golf. Sean and I will not be in attendance tonight, which means the course that we were going to play with me will be held out for at least another week. So you guys can play whatever you want. You can meet up in our room. Just look for Rascal.
Thanks for all the love, guys.
And
Appreciate
you guys
you.
can go ahead and play without us. So
thank you all. Let's get out of here, man. Please give a like on the way out if you enjoyed the show. Subscribe if you haven't yet to keep up to date with all the latest uploads and live shows. Join the Discord to BS with us. Enjoy some golf after here. But we'll see you next time on That Gaming Show.
Show.
See you guys. Have a great week. Peace.
Later. Peace.